Moving on now round, and we're seeing just about everything in the development of motoring production here that you'll likely spot out on the highways today in the UK. Everything from Toyota to Jaguar. Ford and BMW, they're all on the way through. And taking us back across the water a little bit here, because you'll notice wooden spokes, hickory wheel. One of the 15 and a bit million there going past us now. And that's of course, the Model T. And nobody fails to recognise the Model T. The Mark II Ford console. This was a it's the Zephyr, and this is the mid of the range. It was Consul, Zephyr and Zodiac in this particular run. Brand new to style and design. The Mark II was a smash hit as soon as it hit the market. Now, depending on what your particular fancies are, motoring can be fun. You can do what you like with a car, basically. And here's a Ford that's had a little bit of work done on it, as you can see. Tweaked to the owner's specification. 1500cc Wolseley now, just going past us, from the late 50s to mid-60s. Now, the first of our traditional minis that we've seen. This is the traditional mini pattern. Not like today's Mini, which is ever so slightly bigger now. Now, the little Austin 7, yes, they didn't have boots on Austin 7s, they had a rack on the back, so if you wanted a posh picnic hamper, it had to go on the rack. Now, for the Humber range, and here's the Humber Hawk. This is the first of the overhead valve series Hawks from the early 50s, or mid-50s really. Now, a real elegant car for you to Le Francis. Very, very lucky here at Netley, because we've got some Le Francis regulars here. This is the saloon. And now I've got a feeling we've got a 35 here, I think, Austin 35, yes. And once again, you see, this is the two-door version, but it's the slightly later model, the updated Austin A30 to the A35. Believe it or not, a little bit of useless information. I know it's possible because I've done it. You can drive an Austin A30 while you're wearing a top hat. Now, nobody wants to know that, but it's just the sort of thing that you expect to hear from me, I'm afraid. Now, the Triumph Stag. The Stag was an unfortunate victim of bad publicity. There was one problem with one batch of engines, and it really hit Stag sales badly. Up to the point that Triumph Stags were called unreliable, but they weren't, not if you got the right one, and the fault was soon put right. Now we move up from the Minor to the Minor 1000. This is the next development in the Morris Minor range. Two-door saloon still. Very, very popular everyday car, which, as I said, the main competition was the Austin A30-35, but the Morris Minor outsold the competition, no trouble at all. Our second Le Francis now. We've seen the Le Francis saloon. Yes, there were some black ones about. I can actually remember an undertaker's firm up in the centre of Hampshire that used these, or at least one of them, for a pickup vehicle. The little Mini now, and oh yes, another one too. Looks as if the dog's enjoying himself in this one. Now for the Series 2 Jaguar, and this is very, very much the car of the period, the 3.4 Series 2, the Mark II one. a little mini pickup truck now, and this is one of a couple that we have here on display today. And the mini pickups are a very rare example of the mini range these days because they rotted out so badly during use. Little Austin 7 now, taking us back pre-war, back to about 1933-34 with that one. Pre-war again too in design is the Vauxhall, which has just entered the arena. This was very much ahead of its time as far as British car styling goes, but not to be surprised at because of course the Vauxhall Traveller now coming through past it. Probably the colour that most people remember was that green on the train. Now this was what everybody termed the £100 car. It was not quite, because this was the four-door version, but the basic Model Y Ford from 1932 was £100 car for sale in this country. What could you get for £100 now? Probably a week's groceries if there's 2 or 3 of you in a family. Well, look at that line-up of vehicles along there. And one that I missed coming in, quite unusual, a little split-screen Morris Minor pickup truck there. I didn't see it come in, but some of these were built and some of these were converted. But it's a very nice example there of an extended lifestyle, anyway, for a commercial vehicle, which is quite unusual. Now just look along the line. This is the sort of cars that we would have seen on the road in this country over the past